Well, good evening. My name is Greg Ferreira, and I'm the President and CEO of the National Grocers Association, and I am co-chair of this year's Prepared for Life Gala.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Ned Monroe. I'm the President and CEO of the Vinyl Institute, Greg's co-chair, and we're so excited to welcome you to the 9th annual Prepared for Life Gala and to see this room completely sold out.
Tonight's theme is Unity in Service, honoring Scouting's impact on military families. It is close to our hearts. How many of you in this room are either active duty or veterans of our armed forces? Raise your hand. Let's give everyone a round of applause. Thank you so much for your service and for your family's service to this country. We are so thrilled to be here presenting 6 awards tonight to some truly deserving individuals. We're grateful that you could all join us to celebrate and honor these outstanding honorees who have made such a difference through their service and commitment.
And your presence and your support this evening, your generous contributions, help us serve more than 33,000 scouts across D.C., Virginia, Maryland, and even the Virgin Islands. Every contribution you're making here tonight makes a huge difference in their lives. And it's because of people like you in this room that we're able to continue this important work.
So now it is my pleasure to introduce tonight's MC, an Eagle Scout and an active duty member of the U.S. Coast Guard, Tyler Romaine. Tyler, would you please join us on stage and tell us more about your story?
Thanks all for being here.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 9th Annual National Capital Area Council Prepared for Life Gala. It's so great to be here. I'm Tyler Romaine, Eagle Scout and Petty Officer 3rd Class in the United States Coast Guard, and it is my privilege to serve as your MC this evening. Whether it be in my scouting skills or growing up and learning life lessons, or whether it be in the pursuit of my own nonprofit, scouting has taught me values that I could never, ever live without. Those same values have taught me the ability to be disciplined in my actions, to be committed to everything I do, and mostly, it has taught me the value in recognizing others for their contributions and to thank them and to also make sure they are recognized for what they do. With that said, we are here to support the National Capital Area Council and to honor 6 outstanding individuals for excellence in their industry and their contributions to our community. Scouting's programs impact our local community and workforce in ways that you may not know. NCAC is responsible for teaching youth leadership, career exploration, and hands-on skills that over 33,000 local scouts will carry with them into adulthood to become our future industry leaders. The Scout Oath and Law help instill the values of good conduct, respect for others, and honesty, traits that we all look for in the future leaders of our organizations. Thank you for being here with me to support Scouting and to celebrate this evening's honorees. Now, I'd like to welcome Scouts from Troop 1345B and Troop 1345G and the United States Marine Corps Color Guard from U.S. Marine Base Quantico to assist us with the opening ceremony. Please rise as they present the colors for the evening. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Color guard, post the colors. Color guard, about face. Color guard dismissed. Please be seated. The 12th point of the Boy Scout law states a scout is reverent. Please join me in the invocation. Please prepare yourself in a manner consistent with your faith customs. We give thanks for the food we are about to enjoy. We ask for strength and wisdom to help us in life. Bless those gathered here today, bless their loved ones, and let us journey safely through life. Amen. Thank you. I'd now like to introduce Mario Perez, Scout Executive of the National Capital Area Council. Mario, would you please join me on stage to provide us with an update on scouting in the National Capital Area?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mario Perez, and I serve as the CEO for National Capital Area Council. It is such an honor to be here with you tonight, and want to thank all of you for being here as we celebrate our 9th annual Prepared for Life Gala. The Gala is an important event for us, and just like for all nonprofits, when we come together not just to raise money, but we come together to spread the gospel of whatever that mission is. And in this case, we hope that you're going to hear some great stories tonight related to scouting and the impact that it has on the lives of all the kids that we serve throughout our entire communities. As you know, scouting makes a tremendous difference in the lives of people. And I want to ask, before I go any further, how many people in the room have either been a scout or the parent of a scout or otherwise have had some association with us? Raise your hand, please. Almost the majority of the room. That's just amazing. Thank you very much for being here. As we gather here, we also want to recognize 6 outstanding individuals whose character and leadership traits resemble those skills and those life values that we teach scouts every single day. Their excellence in the communities that they live in and in their respective professions is just amazing, and we're just so proud and so happy that they're here and that they would allow us to recognize their everything and all that they do to serve our communities. Please allow me to take a moment to thank our incredible sponsors. Many of you here are with these different organizations, so I want to make sure that we properly recognize you. And we'll start with our presenting sponsor, who is the Forster family. I'm gonna pause for just a second and really give a big shout out to Pete Forster and his family, for they have supported scouting for a long time, and they give us a significant amount of money every single year. Pete is a past council president, board chair, and has just been a tremendous supporter of scouting, and I wanted to just give him a little bit of a special shout out there. So thanks, Pete. As our gold sponsors, we have the American Beverage Association, as well as the American Society of Association Executives. We also want to recognize our silver sponsors, who are Ernst & Young, Holland & Hart, Holtzman Vogel, JLL, and Skanska, and Southwest Airlines. Their generosity truly makes a difference. And by the way, we serve over 33,000 scouts in our region. So tremendous reach, and your sponsorship of this event tonight helps us further serve those scouts. Many of you know me, not just from these events, but maybe just from scouting in general. And you know that I did not grow up in scouting. And a lot of people are surprised by that. They think that because I work for the Boy Scouts that I should have been a scout, or that I have this really great story and that's the reason I became the CEO. But it's actually quite the opposite. I did not have an experience in scouting. I grew up in Western Kansas, and just to be blunt, I'm not sure that we had scouts in my town. So even if I wanted to, I probably wouldn't have had the opportunity. But I share that because while I did not have that experience as a youth, my 3 kids are having or have had that experience in scouting, and I'm a personal testament to the power and the importance of scouting in our community. My oldest son is an Eagle Scout. I was just sharing with a couple of friends that my daughter, who's 17, is about to become an Eagle Scout. And that is something that maybe for a lot of you is new and different. But in 2019, we changed the policy, and now girls can not just be in scouting, but they can also become Eagle Scouts. And so I'm really excited and proud of her, and looking forward to her becoming an Eagle Scout. So, and my youngest, go ahead. Thank you, please. You started to clap, and I almost stopped, but then I was like, well, I don't want to put you on the spot, but thank you. Yeah. Really proud of her and proud of all the girls that are in our programs and enjoying and benefiting from our great programs. My youngest son, who is, I keep wanting to say 10, he just turned 11 on Saturday, but our youngest son is a Webelow Scout, and we had a great summer experience this year that I want to share with you very briefly. And I think this will maybe put just a finer point on how important scouting is to our family. So my son tends not to be an outdoorsy kind of kid. He's much more of the generation that's growing up now, which is more inclined to sit behind a screen or play video games or the next thing. And so when I asked him about going to camp, he actually was a little bit excited because he thought it'd be kind of cool to go camping. But then what he didn't expect, not sure why, but he didn't expect that there was going to be that many bugs out there. So that was interesting first couple of days. But here's the beauty of all of that. We were there for a full week, and by the time the week was over, he was playing with Daddy Longlegs. Like they were literally crawling all over him, and he thought that was kind of cool. So while that may seem like an insignificant development, I guess, in his life, I got to tell you, I just don't think that he is going to think about bugs the same way anymore after having had that experience. And I hope that just like that story, there are many others of not just having the ability to play with bugs or the willingness to play with bugs, but the willingness to try new things and to do something different and something more than what you're used to doing. And I do believe that scouting provides those opportunities to scouts and to young people that are in our program. So I just can't say enough about our experience as a family. My wife and I have both been involved as scout leaders, and just it's been a tremendous experience for us as a family. So personal beneficiary of our great programs. Scouting, like all nonprofits, has needs and challenges and opportunities, and I want to encourage you to do whatever it is that you can to help us continue to move scouting forward. I want to challenge you to think about how we can continue to grow the scouting community and how we can further strengthen our scouting programs. With that, I'm going to once again thank everybody for being here, and go ahead and turn it back over to Tyler. Hope you enjoy the program and the dinner. Thanks so much again.